a lifestyle editor at Impakter. We're a platform dedicated to informing and empowering the public to live a sustainable lifestyle. So today I'm joined by Grete Merlyn. She's the founder of New Ordinary People. It's a clothing and accessory line made from 100% eco-friendly material. Welcome, Grete.
Hey, Clara.
So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and the brand and the reason why you wanted to start it?
Right now, I'm a digital designer, but everything kind of ends up to 2016 when I actually personally started to think about things I put on myself. So it was kind of a selfish decision to see what's inside everything I wear and I use. So I started to wash my hair with a thing called shikakai, which it's kind of an Indian thing that you kind of make a mixture, and then you like try to wash your hair with it, and everything kind of started from trying to find something more natural for myself. Yeah, so I think it's kind of a journey of everyone who starts with the more sustainable journey. From then on, I went to all the food stuff. You watch what you eat because you are what you eat, and then you start to ask the first zero waster questions. So you start to ask who made everything and what's the journey of every product you buy. And it was you had this kind of a wardrobe full of things that in a month or so just don't look well anymore. I found that sustainable clothing was something I would wear. So I just wanted to wear something normal. Everything looked a bit, I wouldn't say radical chic, but
I get what you mean. And so you were just looking for t-shirts and
normal clothing,
and jackets and jeans. Yeah, okay, I get it.
So maybe I had some clothes I didn't like, or I washed them and I was like, okay, it would be better if I would personalize it a bit. So I like to sew and tailor everything already.
Cool. So you already knew how to sew. You had the skills already going into it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So the skill set is something I already had. I just studied all the design part, not only the artistic part, but actually making things for people,
right?
Because that's something designers do actually. Even if you say designer, you say okay, yeah, you draw.
Cool. So maybe let's dive into the founding of the brand itself. So when did New Ordinary People start, and then what do you sell? Can you maybe explain a little bit about the kind of the products and the aesthetic of your brand?
Yeah, sure. It started in March this year, actually. So we're kind of a newborn almost. And we started straight up with all the top parts. So we sell t-shirts, tops, and hoodies and dresses. So hoodie dresses and tee dresses. So kind of a sporty streetwear stuff.
So this is all stuff that you yourself would wear?
Yeah. I don't make anything I myself wouldn't wear.
Right. Can you talk to us a little bit about the materials and how you source them and how your clothing is manufactured?
Yeah, sure. The materials, the raw materials, talk about organic cotton. It's grown in India with GOTS label. So it's organic, certified organic. The raw material then goes to Bangladesh in fair wear fabrics, where they make the textile and everything. So why Bangladesh is kind of I think it's better to source countries that have problems, more serious problems in general. 80% of export from Bangladesh is in textile. So the fabrics in Bangladesh are kind of sad places to be. There's slavery involved. like kids and women that aren't paid well and are exploited, and all the yucky stuff you don't want to know actually is all happening in Bangladesh. So I think it's like you need to go where the problem is to try to help them a bit out. You know, everything we buy and everything we do is all about our choices. You know, in a selfish way, all the problems start from our personal choices. Yeah. So if you choose to buy something that's made in Bangladesh but in fair wear fabrics, then you like help out people to get out from poverty, and then it goes, the sewn t-shirts and everything goes right to Europe, especially in France, where they like keep them until someone orders from New Ordinary People, and then we go right to the printing part and the final sending part.
Okay, so it's made to order then. You don't create a product until someone actually orders it and you know that they're going to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. That's absolutely the thing, because, you know, mass production isn't sustainable in any how.
So this is where your role as a graphic designer kind of comes in, because I imagine that you design a lot of the prints and a lot of the images that you have on your graphic tees. Can people order the design and you can make it, or is it like, do they have to choose from a selection that you've already created?
Yeah, they have to choose from the selection I've already created.
So you describe New Ordinary People as urban, functional, sustainable clothing. So who is the kind of person that you're designing in mind? And also, can you explain the idea behind the name New Ordinary People? I find it quite interesting.
Yeah, the brand is actually made on the people for whom the clothing is. The idea is to have, like, in my mind, the future would be nice if it was like I don't know, a little bit of a community kind of brand. So you like see another person who wears Nop and you're like, oh yeah, we're already homies, even if we don't know our names, because we already know that we have the same values as for sustainability. And zero waste road, at least right now, is kind of a lonely road. You find out about it, and then you have all the friends and the family that don't actually get you. So it's kind of a fight to make people acknowledge a bit, like, you're not going crazy, but actually there are problems in the world. So if you find another person who shares your point of view on it, you kind of feel like, you're the best friends ever, even if you don't know them yet. So
I get it. So it's like you identify them on the street. I mean, that's the whole idea of streetwear, right? Is that you kind of have this kind of like unspoken affinity through what you wear. I see that. That's really interesting.
So in my head, at least, when I think about Nop clothing, I imagine a person who, loves streetwear, is ethical, sustainable, probably a business person actually, but they have kind of this artistic soul to them. So they could have a cool bike and love kind of sports, maybe a surfer, or kickboxing, or love to move. But then on the weekends, maybe they go with martini with 3 olives, kind of a streetwear but elegant look. And they have all those positive vibes to them, and they are kind of a self-confident. That's kind of a person I imagine usually when I think about
an interesting little tribe. That's cool. I definitely see that with your clothes.
Every t-shirt actually has like 0.27 kilograms of CO2 to it. But to comprehend that part, we plant a tree with each product bought. So in long term, I'm trying to compensate that part, because I can't like avoid that there's shipping like through the seas and everything from Bangladesh to Europe, because it is kind of a long way.
I think what you're doing is a very good kind of a necessary change, and you're one of many, and I hope that that's the direction that people continue down. A greater awareness of the interconnectivity of everything is very important. Okay, well, it was nice speaking to you, Grete, and learning more about your brand, New Ordinary People.
Thank you, Clara.
You can find Grete's products, New Ordinary People, on eco.impakter.com, along with other sustainable brands. Thanks, Grete.